Hey everybody, whenever you're watching from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're back in the Alchemist of Ars Magna to continue our first playthrough, this visual novel. And last time we finished chapter 1, finished basically the opening sequence plus chapter 1. And we're gonna start chapter 2 today. I did end up accidentally scrolling just a tiny bit because I didn't realize, like, even if I had my mouse off the window, if I use my scroll wheel, it'll actually just scroll the game. So we might have missed a few lines, but I don't think those lines were very important. I think it was just like the main character was just cleaning the room, I think, at the start of chapter 2. So we shouldn't have missed any important details, I hope. But yeah, we're gonna start chapter 2 today, and then we're gonna see how far we can get along here for in the session. So that is the plan. So we have our save here. It was definitely a mistake to like not save as soon as chapter 2 started. I should have done that. So note to self, don't use the scroll wheel with this game on. Anyway, so here we are, chapter 2. The next moment he opened the door and...
Oh, Shin! Ohayo!
Celis? Right side of the room was Shin's face, her lips arched into a bright smile. Also, did I go to full screen yet? We should go to full screen. There we go. Brings you here so early?
今日はハルモニア派にご挨拶に行く日でしょ？せっかくだから一緒に行こうと思って。
You wait for me outside all this time?
だって、こんな時間に殿方の部屋にお邪魔するなんて、はしたないでしょ？
But I don't think you had to wait outside. He invited Celestin into his room for now. A scholar passing by seemed to cast him a glaring look as he closed the door, but he hoped it was just his imagination. Do you want some tea?
いいえ、お構いなく。結局押しかけてしまってごめんなさい。いても立ってもいられなかったものだから。
It just happened that on the day Shin decided to join the Harmonia College, Celes also decided to study there as well. He must have been so excited.
ええ、シンと同じ学派で学べるなんて嬉しくって。あなたと一緒にいたいから選んだわけではなくてよ。送信契約の経験やその素晴らしさを私なりに考えてハルモニア派に決めたのだから。
A's bar. Bring not bringing again today. Well, we hope. We hope. But surely a visual novel that's like 2 years old is not gonna break my stream, right? Surely a visual novel with like low spec requirements is not gonna break my stream. I know, I feel the same. Celes seemed to have panicked a bit as Shin agreed. That was when Celes pouted with a look of dissatisfaction.
なんだか私ばかり舞い上がっているみたい。
That's not true. I'm looking forward to it too.
ええ、そうね。シンは研究で頭がいっぱいだもの。さあ、そろそろ出ましょう。エンリも一緒に行くのでしょ？
Yeah. Rushed by Celes, Shin followed after her. The two met up with Henry before leaving the dorms and headed toward the forest in the back. One of the research towers belonged to the Harmonia College, and the workshop area and Sonia should be waiting for Shin and the others. This is it. Seems like a pretty expensive visual novel. Maybe the emotional song about the GPU.
ハルモニア派の錬金術工房。
The old brick-walled workshop was filled with hearths, blending utensils, and other devices for alchemy. It was more cluttered than he imagined, but it was a practical workshop that has been well maintained.
シン、誰もいないの。
That's odd. Arya should be here. Searching for her, Shin looked around the workshop. That was when,
ハルモニア派へようこそ。
as Miss Sonia's chipper voice rang, party poppers were popped and confetti flew all over. Okay, flashbang. Releasing a cute cry, Henry clung to Shin. Shin and Sal stood there in shock.
びっくりした。鳩が豆鉄砲を食らったみたいな顔しちゃって。
Arya, Miss Sonia, what is this all about?
見ての通りよ。我がハルモニア派に久しぶりの新人だもの。ちゃんと歓迎しないとね。もう、驚かせないでほしいのだわ。エンリちゃんの反応、可愛かったな。芯にキューってすがりついて。あれは違うの。チューマとして芯を守るために。そうなんだ。ま、そういうことにしておこっか。
Henry pouted at Arya's obviously sarcastic response.
でもまさか、こんな思考だなんて。
Shin and the others stood taken aback. Miss Sonia clasped her hands with tears in her eyes.
本当に心から歓迎しているんですよ。このまま誰も学派に来てくれなかったらどうしようっていつも気が気じゃなかったんですから。恩師から受け継いだハルモニア派を私の代で潰すことになったら申し訳が立ちません。シンくんたちが来てくれてよかった。先生、泣かないでください。シンたちが呆れてますよ。ほら、涙を拭いて。そうね。めでたい日ですもの。締めっぽくするのはよくありません。
Using the handkerchief given by Arya, Miss Sonia blew her nose.
なんだか講義の時と印象が違うの。ええ、もっと毅然としてかっこいい方かと。だって頼りないところを見せたら興味を持ってもらえないでしょ。だからあれでも頑張っていたんです。
I see.
でもこうしてみんなが来てくれて100人力よ。特にシンくんはあのヨハン教授にあそこまで短歌を切ったんですもの。力強いことこの上ありません。
Oh, that wasn't much.
さあさあ、遠慮しないで座ってください。今日はみんなの歓迎会です。お茶菓子もたんと用意してありますからね。
Okay, sure. As Miss Sonia urged them to take a seat, Shin and the others looked at each other before sitting down.
こんなに歓待してくれるだなんて思ってませんでした。せっかくですからいただきますね。これは何かしら。初めて見るお菓子なの。あら、エンリさんはケーキのこと知らなかったんですね。オートの有名な職人さんのケーキなのよ。朝一番に並んで買ってきたんだから。好きなの選んでいいからね。どれを選んでもいいの？だったら私はこの綺麗な色をしたものがいいわ。
Henry chose a rare cheesecake topped with blueberry jam. Arya happily passed the cake to her. Finn and Salas brought their cakes and tea to their seats as well.
おいしい！とってもおいしいわ。よかったね、エンリちゃん。
Thank you, Arya and Miss Sonia, for doing this for us.
皆さんの歓迎会なんですから当たり前ですよ。でも少し気が抜けました。ハルモニア派に入るために試験の一つもあると思ったのだけど。うちは来るもの拒まずですよ。セレスさんに本当に資質があるならここでやりたいことが見つかると思います。はい、そうなればいいと心から思っています。
Smiling back, Salas took a sip of her tea elegantly like the princess she is.
あら、この香り、ラムリーズですね。ええ、さすが、よくわかりましたね。
What? A tea brand?
ええ、もともとは錬金術師が送信と契約する際、
精神を集中させるために調合した飲み物なの。ラムリーゼ、調合した錬金術師の名がそのまま銘柄になっているわ。製法が特別だからあまり市場に出回らないはずだけど。
ラムリーゼ氏の工房に通い詰めて製法を教えてもらったんです。セレスさんが一口飲んで分かったのなら味の再現はできているようですね。安心しました。
ええ、王宮のお茶会で飲んだのと同じ味わいです。さすがですね、先生。
Raising your focus, huh? While listening to their rather high-class conversation, Shin continued to eat his cake. He took a sip of the tea to wash down the sweetness of the cream. Honestly, Shin has never drunk that much tea, but even he thought the flavor had depth. Okay? So this should help me connect to the gods more.
そうだね。口元にクリームをつけてなきゃ。だけど。
Arya extended her finger and scooped off the cream on his cheek.
シン、錬金術だけでなくマナも学ぶべきだわ。私の主ならなおさらなの。
Henry said as she properly used her fork to eat the cake for the first time in her life.
エンリさんはしっかりしてるんですね。10魔なのに人間と変わらない。素晴らしいわ。
これぐらい当然なのだわ。
そういえばガーデンであなたたちが遭遇したという10魔もエンリさんと同じ人型ということでしたね。
Yeah, she appeared to be around the same as Henry. Now that I think back, she seemed to be the same kind of demon partner as Henry.
そうですか。気になりますね。
Yoyo was more serious than her relaxed state during the tea party. Assuming it was an important topic, Shin straightened up.
それで彼女はマルドゥックと名乗ったんですね。人間の王家への恨みを口にして。
But I can't imagine she would be a minion of a destroyer. I feel like there is a reason.
私も同感です。彼女は破壊者のような悪とは違うような。ただ、強い怒りと悲しみを感じました。
そう。実際に襲われたあなたたちが感じたことなら、尊重しなければなりませんね。
Sonia looked down and thought for a moment before resting her teacup on the table.
今回の騒動、私も独自に調査をするつもりでいました。課外実習を組んだ私にも責任がありますからね。
Seriously, hot tea drinking cake. I don't drink just basic Earl Grey for me. Yeah, I don't really know too much about like the different types of tea, to be honest. I don't drink it that often either.
ソニア先生、何か考えがあるんですか？ええ。ホレブ山地に行ってみようと思っています。ホレブ山。オリジン・マルドゥックの旧管轄地ですね。
Mount Holeb was an active volcano on the Arceus continent. Plenty of rare minerals were excavated, and the area flourished as a mining town. However, the dust flowing in and Marduk's darkening changed it all. With the heinous god Marduk annihilated, the worst case would have avoided, but the town has lost its liveliness.
ホレブ山の山腹には、オリジン・マルドゥックの遺骸が安置されています。
マルドゥック派は、その遺骸から記録を読み取って、錬金術の発展に利用しているんですよね。
This was an open fact, known to all of the people of the capital. The Marduk Lodge tends to gain supporters due to their ability to extract information from origins and incorporate into their technology. There are those who consider that method to be dangerous, but their argument is inevitably weak against the threats of oblivion.
例の10魔が本当にマルドゥックと関係があるなら、その管轄地だったホレブ山に姿を現すかもしれません。それに、君たちにとっても、意外とはいえ、オリジンを目にすることは有意義な経験でしょ？
Yes, I've heard rumors about extracting information from origins, and I've been curious.
シン、私も見過ごしておけないの。
Yeah, I am. A humanoid demon partner like Henry, the remains of Origin Marduk. Encountering them, perhaps it will link to Enri's lost mission. Picking up on Enri's gaze, Shin responded with a nod.
決まりですね。ハルモニア派は近々、ホレブ山への調査に出かけます。シンくんたちを加えて最初の遠征となります。
ホレブさんなら、ダスト対策をしていく必要がありますね。
ええ、長丁場になるかもしれないし、ガーデンの鉄を踏むわけにはいきませんから。
After taking another sip of her tea, Sonia faced Shin and Celes.
二人とも、この工房の設備は、基本的に自由に使ってもらって構いません。使い方や何かわからないことがあれば、遠慮なく聞いてください。工房を使いこなせば、探索や調査に役立つアイテムが作り出せます。ホレブ山へは、準備を万全に整えてから出発するのがいいでしょう。
Alright.
必要な素材があれば、購買部で購入することもできるからね。申請さえ出せば、ガーデンで採取する許可も出せるし。
Oh, maybe I'll go take a look later.
ホレブ山での調査に備えて、ガーデンで訓練するのもいいかもしれないわね。
ごめんなさい。本当は予算を出せればいいのだけど、うち弱小ですから。
Don't worry about it. Let's type it up together.
シンの言う通りです。錬金術師としてはまだ駆け出しですけど、私も頑張りますから。
ありがとう、二人とも。これで、ハルモニア派もようやく。
Sonia held back her tears as she clenched her fist.
よかったですね、ソニア先生。頼りがいのある新人が入ってきて。
先生の方は頼りになるか、ちょっと心配なの。
So this will be our workshop starting today. I'm getting excited. Jin felt anticipation for the days to come. Rest of set shot. Okay. Arya's joined the team. Cool. Okay, so we can do our management again here. So we got the shot or the shot. A guy named Misuhi taught for crests, and then there's our party. Free Dungeon 1. Need the boss to reach the goal. Special rewards. Oh. We have options here of like where we're gonna go first. This one proceeds with the main story, and then this one you can kind of just do as like a free thing. What materials do I even have though? Can I craft anything at the moment? HC an option? Not not for Twitch, Swar. I told you I didn't have the RET and stuff installed because I don't want to get banned, man. Like what? I'm not gonna put it on. I'm not gonna put it on if I'm gonna stream the game. What does it do? Killer skill power has power to increase critical hits and power. Permanent resistance to paralysis. Who could use the permanent resistance to paralysis? Actually, do the crests have... I don't remember if the okay, so these are the stats that the crests give. So this is attack and defense, this is attack and technique, this is attack and technique. And Seshat is basically like a stronger version of Thoth. Although this one's light attribute and then Thoth is dark attribute. Man, I saw some people like losing their minds with that lore. Good damage for attack cannot be removed. Resist to weakening and slowing. How do you want to arrange this? Further, how do I remove these? Actually, hold on. Go to unit. Do I? Okay. We go to mission, right? So actually this circuit, spiral circuit. Oh, she has ice. Okay. Silver hilt. Topics, mission gloves. My guy over here is the one that has like the most options. We'll talk about it, see who wants to be. No, I don't just watch it. Oh man. Okay, so Arya and Enri are like the faster ones. They have the high technique. Celis, actually, can I see her skills? Bro, how do I check her skills, dog? I want to check her skills, dog. Not, bro. Bro. I'd like to figure out my guy's skills. God damn it. Okay. Like I don't know what the equipment does. Oh, there it is. So non-light, none. So these are just the generic ones, right? And then in terms of defense, 137, 58. Wow, Celis actually has really high defense. Gravity press, air thrust, ice arrow. Guess we can put this one on in, and then let's see here. Sure, sorry. It's a shot here. And we thought, how does that look like on the party right now? And then for equipment, okay, we don't have the materials for that. It looks like we just don't have the materials for anything right now. Oh, well. Well, we have the materials for this, I guess. This one gives less attack, but hella more defense. This one gives a bit more technique. I guess I can craft this. Magam Edge, Shield Breaker, Hard Impact. We lose out on Sword Breaker and Blade Shot. We go full melee. We also lose Light Attribute, but I guess we're not really using Light Attribute too much. I'm try and craft this, I guess. Then we go to Unit. Change to this one. And then can take a save here. And we can try this free dungeon first and see if we can get some extra rewards for doing this.
新しい発見が待っているのだわ。
So we've got this over here. This is pretty long, actually. What the hell? Sure. Gonna get a battle here.
怖くなんてないわ。いつでも行けるの。
So this one, haggis. Are you serious? You're really gonna call this haggis? What? Okay. So weak to fire and water, resistant to earth. Power 5 has power used game vision against all attacks inside for a fixed number of rounds. Cannot be removed. Ooh. This one's weak to fire and water as well. I don't think we have anyone who has fire and water at all. Okay. this will process accuracy, stun, hard impact, physical vulnerability. Oh! Do this, and then... Oh, she does have water. Hold up. She has water. Then... do defense effect to all allies. And then for her...
クロスガードトラップネット
Does it like slay this fire? Is it really?
氷の矢よ。
ハードインパクト。
これが私の騎士道よ。
Oh, we got another crest. Cool. Are you gonna give the crest to... Well, since she doesn't have one right now, I might as well. What does this do? Preventive effect to block all abnormal statuses. Okay. Poison resistance. Defensive technique. Probably doesn't need it too much, but I mean, just so she has something, I guess. And then let's go here.
よかった見つ
Old
けたの
lock
ね
has been obtained. Okay. And then these are two ways. So I can maybe go all the way here and then back here to the camp and then go here and then back to the camp before we take this fight and then back to the camp again because it's a two-way thing. Crest of Haggis has been obtained. Oh, we got two of these now. You can have multiple? Can I have? How many of these can I have? Hold on. You can have duplicates? I didn't know that. What the hell? I guess that just... If I do that, that kind of changes my guys' like resistances, right? Because their resistances basically change with like each crest that we equip. So as I equip more of these, I'd get like lower and lower resistance in some and then higher resistance in others. Well, it's still very early in the game, so we don't have to think about that too much right now.
いいもの拾っちゃった。
We can go back here. Let's get this chest.
やった。
Weed. Weed obtained. Okay.
ここで少しリラックス。
And then you go here. Take this fight.
釣る糸の調べで勇気を紡ぐの
We got more of these guys. Do they have wind resistance? No, they're like normal to wind, but I guess it might be better to just go with Needle Rush and then...
シールドブレイカー。
ミドルラッシュ
氷の矢よ。これが私の騎士道よ。
No, I got nothing other than XP. I can go here. Take this.
ここで一息つきましょ
Heal
う
again. Take this fight.
ここでやられるわけにはいかない。
I get these rabbits now.
氷の矢よ。
シールドブレイカー。
これが私の騎士道よ。
You got a mushroom. Oh, we're laughing now. Ours, it turns out. True. Well, we got a lot of two ways here, so I think take this.
いいもの拾っちゃった。
ragged cloth,
もらっていきましょう。
or sand. Then I'm gonna go to the camp real quick to heal.
ここなら安心して休めるのだわ。
Can I craft anything here with the stuff that we've got? I don't think so. Yeah. I don't think we do. Wait, can I craft consumables? Oh, we can craft consumables. So the mushrooms we got, we can use for healing herbs. Okay. Then the healing herbs with white herb go into potions. Ramrize, we can craft. We can craft a few of these, and then these ones go into tea. Okay. Good to know. So we can actually craft our consumables on the fly as well. And then let's take... So this is this one is one way. So we definitely want to take this, go back here, take this, go back, and then go to heal before we take this boss fight. Hey, Steel.
ここでやられるわけにはいかない。
トラップネット。
氷の矢よ。
シールドブレイカー。
使命のためにもっと
For
強
some
くな
read
るの。
past events, please. Yeah, so start of chapter 2, my guy was just cleaning his room, and then we went to the Harmonia College with Celis together, and then they gave us like a welcome party because they haven't gotten any new recruits really. And then they were planning out how they were gonna do the investigation on the incidents from last chapter. And so they decided to go to Mount Holeb, where the Origin Marduk, the remains of the Origin Marduk are. But before we go there, we are preparing, basically. Oh, sorry, these are hot drugs or cool plans and give that's about it. That's like, I feel like that's a heavily abridged summary. But that works too, I guess.
よかった。見つけたのね。
But yeah, well, we're doing
こ
like
こで休憩
a
タイムね。
we're doing like a free quest, basically a side quest before we continue on with the main quest here. I'm just exploring the forest near the academy grounds so we can get some extra materials. And I'm learning new things about the alchemy. Like, turns out we can just craft our recovery items on the fly. And if we had the resources, we could also just craft our equipment on the fly as well, turns out. And we got some new crests. So my guy has 2 crests now. And then we have like a duplicate over here. You spot any challenge potential in battle part? Not yet. Not yet. This is a boss battle? Just 3 of the same rabbit? What? This is a boss battle? Are you serious? Watch them beat my ass. Let's see. Needle Rush on this one. Then Trap Net.
トラップネット。
シールドブレイカー。
リードルラッシュ。
日頃の研鑽の成果出てたかな。
Crest of Fang Rabbit and Mushroom. Okay. We got weed and mushrooms earlier. So this is one way, so we can't go back. I do want to equip some of these. So we got Fang Rabbit. What does this one give? Fortune. As parties increase the reward drop rate obtained in battle. Ooh! Parties avoid enemies' physical attacks at a certain probability. Okay, we might want the evasion on... We might want the evasion on our healer, actually. So I'll give her the Fang Rabbit. Raj modified in the way. Three of those rise could do disasters. How so?
今回も大活躍だったね。
Quest clear. Cool. Okay. And then do you have enough to craft any new equipment on my party? No, not at all. Not at all. Am I gonna be a hoarder and just not craft anything, or should I should probably craft these, right? Like, cause these ones feed into this one anyway. There's probably no problem with me crafting a bunch of these, right? And then, oh, we don't have white herbs yet, but we can craft... Oops. Okay, right click is exit. So it works like in the space, where if I hit right click, it just goes back to the previous menu. We still can't craft any new equipment for my party. We got more of these. How could we min-max this actually? For the crests. Because my guy right now doesn't have any... My guy right now has like no... has like no elemental thing on his skills at all. There's a station with RV more damage from can be reduced. The country lower the number more damage. Okay, so this is just... So the elements are just resistance. It doesn't actually boost skills. So the crests pretty much only provide resistances and passives. They don't provide bonuses to our damage at all. This guy for a free jump bro. Get back to playing Warhammer. I mean, we just finished the Canicus, man. Like, let me play something else first. I'll get back to Warhammer when I feel like getting back to Warhammer. I do have Chaos Gate Demon Hunter on the line, and also like possibly Gladius, but we'll have to figure out where I can put that in the rotation yet. I've seen them on news, but I sure see a lot of need to stress about them. Okay. So because this is a free dungeon, we could just keep going to this one and just farm mushrooms, huh? I feel like that would be a waste if I just keep doing this and keep farming mushrooms. So let's go to the main story now. Let's take a save first. Should be fine to save over this, I think. Well, actually, maybe just in case we'll save over this one. We have like 100 save slots, so that's fine. Actually, use one of that. Let's go.
さあ、力を合わせていきましょう。
Hold on, did I go to the right one? Am I tripping? Is it the same map? Are you serious? Hold up. Wait. Did I select? I selected the main story, right? I didn't select Why does the map look the same? Well, actually, no. Some of the things are like moved around. Like the camp is over here instead, and we have like a camp before the boss too. I selected main story, right? find out, I guess. Fang rabbit. It's another fang rabbit. Use the fang rabbit on Arya. And then
これは嬉しいわね。
rain cloth. Okay.
いいもの拾っちゃった。
The branch of longevity.
ちょっと気になるわね。
One dustproof fibers. We got two ways over here. We can take this path into this battle and then the camp and then go back this way. Like the other battle.
やったー、ラッキー。
Another mushroom.
釣る糸の調べで勇気を紡ぐの。
More of these guys.
氷の矢よ。
シールドブレイカ
トラップネット。
ー。よし、この調子でいこう。
Okay, we got more weed. Friggin'.
ここで体を休めよう。
Gotta say, like, the name of the actual item is literally just weed.
やった。
Ooh, healing herbs. Okay. Take this.
どんな相手だって恐れたりしない。氷の矢よ。
シールドブレイカー。錬金術の奥義は戦いにも通じているんだ。
Okay. We go back here.
ここで体を休めよう。
Go to this.
やった。
Belt. Ooh, that's for equipment.
これは嬉しいわね。これは嬉しいわね。
Take this battle.
怖くなんてないわ。いつでも行けるの。
氷の矢よ。
ハードインパクト。
私たちならやれて当然なのだわ。
Okay, we got another crest of Fang Rabbit. Let's see. Okay, Stella's the only one who doesn't have a second one yet. We can give her that. And then we can take this chest.
やった。
Carnelian. Ooh, I saw that as like a crafting requirement for some other things.
休むのも仕事のうちね。
Go to the bonfire and then let's do this boss fight here.
正々堂々と戦いましょう。
More rabbits. Oh, she hits multiple targets with
シー
that.
ルドブレイカ
氷の矢よ。
I didn't realize she hits multiple
使
targets
命
with
の
that.
ために
Okay.
もっと強くなるの。
And then go here.
ー。なんとかなったね。これもみんなのおかげだ。
Quest clear. Staying alive for armor is slower. The dust proof hood is being completed. Get your treasures page. Listen out to make a dust proof hood. Okay. Oh, key items. Dust proof hood. Ah, so that's why you have the dustproof fiber and the rain cloth. Got you. And the pelt. What if if I used the pelt for something else before we did this? Oh shit. Well, I guess that's why you have the free quest so you can farm it. Probably. But let's do this. So we have our key item. And then do you have any new equipment that I can craft? Yeah, so I saw the carnelian was for something, so this was the one. Oh, it's for both of their... Ew, no. Okay. Does hers use I need 3 pieces of carnelian to upgrade everyone's equipment? You're kidding me. Bro. Coarse sand. What does liquidation do again? Armies cannot be redeemed for gold. Use gold to create items. You could also convert items you do not need to gold. Oh, liquidation is just gold. Okay. Yeah, so if I don't need this, we just convert that to gold, huh? Okay. Let's take a save. And story, I guess. There's one Shen stopped by the workshop to get some references. Arya, what are you doing there? Arya kneeled by the entrance as she was peeking in. When Shen called her over, she jolted and spun around before quickly gesturing to hush.
静かに。
Is there something going on in the workshop? Shen tilted his head as he followed Arya and peeked inside the workshop. That was when...
ちっくんちっくんちくちく。縁理はみんなのおはりこさん。追って紡いでちくちく。
It looked like Henry was alone in the workshop. She was happily humming while working on something. Oh, it's just Henry.
かわいい。ヘニちゃんってなんであんなに可愛いのかしら。一礼。
Bruh, is that why you were peeping? Arya had a sketchy grin while drilling. Taken back by his sister's disciple, Shin made his way through the workshop doors. Oi, Henry. Looks like you're working hard. Surprised, Henry leaped to her feet before hiding the knitted fabric behind her.
聞いてた？
Hear what? He assumed it must have been that song, but he quickly played dumb. Henry released a sigh of relief when...
可愛かったな。リズムに乗って首を振って本当に楽しそうだった。
やっぱり見てたのね。
Her face flushed as she glared up at Arya.
ねえ、もう一度歌ってみてほしいな。あれ、ヘニちゃんが考えたんでしょ？
知らない。
Henry turned around and puffed her cheeks.
ヘニちゃん？あれ、私、怒らせるようなこと言ったかな？
Arya, Henry is embarrassed.
どうして？歌いながら作業するエリちゃん、とっても可愛かったのに。
Hey Henry, can you forgive Arya for me? I'll explain it to her later.
別に気にしてないけど。でも、レディーに対して軽々しく可愛いなんて言うべきじゃないと思うの。
Warned by Henry, Arya sulked. He really had no bad intentions, but the way Arya was acting was equivalent to a person treating their pet. That was where Henry's discomfort stemmed from. Aside from her singing being heard, she had a complex about her appearance and not being treated equally.
ごめんなさい。そんなに嫌がるなんて思わなくて、私。
だから気にしてないし、そんなに落ち込まなくてもいいのだわ。
エリちゃん。
There was an awkward atmosphere building between the two. Shin decided to change the topic to change the mood. So Henry, you were making that hood, right? Can you show it to us?
フード？
ダスト対策のフード。アリアの分はさっき縫い上がったところなの。
Hesitantly, Henry pulled out the fabric. Arya gently accepted it.
これ、私のために試着してみていい？
サイズは合っているはずなの。お気に召すといいのだけど。
That's cat ear. She really put cat ears on it, huh? Okay. Before Henry could finish her sentence, Arya already wore it. Matching the black on their uniforms, the chick-colored hood covered Arya's head entirely. Arya walked over to the mirror as her eyes twinkled in joy.
素敵！とっても可愛いわ！
Not only was it a hood, but it had some intricate designs with cat ears.
軽装に見えるのは送信との契約を前提にしてるからなの。フードをかぶれば送信の加護がベールになってダストの中でもある程度活動できるようになるわ。
エンリちゃんの贈り物嬉しいな嬉しいな。ねえシー、似合ってる？
説明聞いているのかしら。
このフードと契約送信を同調させるんでしょ？ありがとうエンリちゃん、大切に使うわ。
Arya took Henry's hands and jumped around like a child.
ちょっとアリア、わかったから落ち着いて。
Henry, honestly, Arya just likes you. It's not like because you are a demon partner or anything. Well, maybe it does, but since it's you being you, Arya is being extremely happy.
まったく調子を狂わされるのだわ。
Pretending to be mature, she released a sigh, yet her face seemed quite satisfied with Arya's reaction. Anyhow, with this wood, we should be able to go to areas where the dust is thicker. We already discussed with Miss Sonia and Salas about the days to go on the exploration of Mount Holub. With Arya still excited, Shin began planning in his mind. That's it? Dog, that's it? Bruh. Okay, it's still the pre-dungeon. The Mount Holub path. That gives me pelts and some herbs. May school heads out to do some fieldwork. Miss Sonia first head for Mount Holub by going up the mountain road. Okay. We obviously didn't get any new things to craft with, so I guess I can just save. Two days passed since they left the college and traveled on a carriage. Farmlands and forests gradually turned into a sandy plain as they spotted the mountain range on the horizon. As they continued east, they entered the mountainous area with rocky hills.
あの向こうに見えるのがホレブ山です。かつての採掘のメッカ。今はオリジン調査の研究拠点ですね。
Before entering the mountains, they stopped by a deserted town to refuel. The liveliness of the town was no longer to be seen, but the shops managed to survive thanks to the researchers. But if the dust level rises, who knows how much longer they can stay. The tired-looking lady at the inn smiled as she briefly mentioned in passing.
おかみさん、なんだか気の毒だったね。
But it's not only here that's people... It's not only here where people having a hard time. The dust is eroding the entire continent.
その最悪に対抗するための錬金術師なのね。こうして地方まで来るとわかる私たちの責任の重さが。
By the way, Arya, I saw you talking to the lady at the end, but what did you talk about?
ああ、昔のことを聞いていたの。
The past?
オブリビオンが活発化する前は鉱山で栄えていたって言ってたでしょ。地元の人に詳しいこと聞いてみようと思って。
何か興味深い話が聞けたの？
Arya nodded in response to Henry.
昔、鉱山で大きな崩落事故があった時にね、マルドゥックが助けてくれたことがあったんだって。大勢の鉱夫が坑道に閉じ込められて、それをマルドゥックが岩盤を壊して救い出してくれたって。
まあ、そんなことがあったのね。
For the gods, the origins are revered by the locals. For generations, humans would give offerings, and God would return the favor.
ええ、父さんはそう言ってたわ。 それは火のオリジンマルドゥックも変わらなかったのよ。ダストによって黒化して過信となってしまったけど。
Arya's expression quickly turned glum. Everyone knows how Marduk was annihilated in the end. The tragedy of a god turning heinous was unbearable.
私たちが出会ったジューマは、オリジンのマルドゥックと関係があるのかしら。
We'll have to find that out. Even if she hates humans, I want to properly hear the reason why.
私もそれが責務だと思っているわ。王家に生まれ、錬金術師を志した好みの。
People at the inn brought our horse carriage out. It patted Cells on the shoulder before walking over to the carriage. The group was now entering Mount Olive.
みんな、ここからは馬車では行けないから歩きですよ。準備してくださいね。やっと着いたのね。長い間揺られていたから腰が痛くなっちゃった。シン、ちょっとここ揉んで。
Fine, how's this?
まあ、アリア。殿方にそんなことを頼むだなんてはしたないわ。
そう？これくらい普通じゃない？
礼儀や慎みも大事にしないと。それともお二人はそういう関係なのかしら。
そういう関係って？
After a moment of confusion, her cheeks flushed once she finally understood what Cells was saying.
違うよ。シンとはそんな、ただの幼馴染だし。
そう、それならよかった。
ね。They're just busting each other. The two looked away awkwardly.
アリア、腰だったら私が揉んであげてもいいわ。女性同士だったらいいのでしょ？
本当に？ありがとう、エリちゃん。
強さはこれくらいでいい？もみもみもみ。
そこ聞くわ。まあ、アリアさんったら。エンリさん、次は私もお願いしていいかしら。御舎をしたから肩が凝ってしまって。
仕方ないのね。いいわ。トントントン。
ちょうどいい力加減ですね。いい心地。
So, when are we leaving?
もうちょっと先になりそうね。
The two looked at each other and released a sigh. Shin took a glance toward Mount Holub looming before them. The summit was shrouded in a thick black ashy cloud. I have to lower the volume if my family is leaving.
ダスト濃度高そうだね。オリジンが黒化するくらいだもの。
The remains of Marduk are around the middle of the mountain, right?
付近にマルドゥック派がキャンプを設営してるって。そこまでは登山道も整備されてるから迷わずに行けるはずだけど。
You should be prepared to encounter ash demons, huh?
カイはダストの影響で変容を遂げた生物や植物のことだったわね。
ダスト環境下でカイマは家臣と並んで脅威となる存在です。みんな警戒は怠らないようにしてくださいね。
I should prepare for combat.
はい。私もエンリさんのおかげで体がほぐれました。カイマと遭遇しても戦いでは頼りにしてくれて大丈夫です。
She uses a crossbow? Okay.
もちろん私も当てにしてもらっていいよ。
Both Misonia and Arya drew out their ether gear. Misonia had a crossbow and Arya had a circuit that was attached to her arm. Alright, let's help each other. You know, as he equipped his gauntlets to each of his arms.
リラックスしていきましょう。
Hold on. Did I see that right? Oh my god, this path is long as hell. Oh my god, okay. Oh, they basically had it. Man, I wish I could zoom out further. But they basically had the entire mountain terrain on this thing, huh? Hold on. I'm gonna adjust my AC real quick. Too cold. Okay. Here we go. So we got 2 ways over here. This one's 1 way, 2 way, 2 way. A bunch of 2 ways here, so we can like rally or relay around the bonfire. And then once we get to this chest, it is 1 way on here. Do we have another bonfire somewhere? Oh, the bonfire's pretty far. Okay. Go. Ooh, we got new enemies. What are these? Old deer. Weak to fire and water. Resistant to earth. Wolf. Resistant to earth and weak to fire. I don't have anyone who has fire at all. Hold on. Which one's the old deer is the one that's weak to water, right? Go through an ice arrow over there, and then the rush. Bruh. He has more tech. Wait, hold on. He has more technique than us? Okay, we have like paralysis and magic weakness. Okay. That's fine. The guy's technique was higher than us? I didn't expect that. What the hell? Okay, let's go take this chest. Killing herb. Rest of old deer. Okay, hold on, let's equip that. So what does this crust give? Evasion property has rises to avoid the enemy's physical attacks at a certain probability. Okay. And then confusion resistance. Resistance to confusion and charm. Probably good for my for our support character. Also, let's have Miss Sonia over here. Oh, she has a crest on her own. Gives healing property. Does she heal? Okay, she has a heal. I'm gonna give this one to Henry. And then let's go this way. Copper ore. A pelt. Let's heal. Take this, and then we can take this battle over here now. But first, let's do some crafting. You don't have enough. You don't have enough silver ore. We could have gotten like a silver health. We probably need more silver ore for that. Well, I'll just take this battle then. Right. Just don't use earth attacks on any of them. Millionaire shoot? What kind of freaking skilling is this?
Shield breaker!
スプリットシュート。まあ、ざっとこんなものね。
Level up. So we're level 3 now. On most of our characters.
ここなら安心して休めるのだわ。
Then we cleared out all of this stuff here, right? So we can go here. Take this battle.
戦って前に進まなきゃいけない時もある。スプリットシュート。氷の矢よ。ピアッシングウィンド。日頃の研鑽の成果出てたかな。ここで休憩タイムね。
And then let's take this. Crest of Fire has been obtained. Ooh, what does that do? Combustion resistance and fusion power has an event negate a fixed amount of target's defense buffs. Ooh. These are resistant to fire, resistant to earth, weak to water and wind. Paralysis.
Shield breaker!
これが私の騎士道よ。
Nice. Okay, let's take this.
いいもの拾っちゃった。
Silver ore. Ooh. Wait, can we maybe get enough silver ore that... Hold on. Let's take this. Crest of the Wolf. What does this one do? Critical hits and power. Paralysis resistance. I think everyone already has this resist. Yeah, everybody already has paralysis resistance. So does Celis. We can give it to. I guess we can give it to Sonia. And then this is two-way.
いいもの拾っちゃった。
Copper ore.
これは素晴らしいです
Copper
ね。
ore.
やった
Silver ore.
ここで一息つきましょう。
So we have two battles that we can go to here. But first, I think I want to craft because we got some ore. might use another one of these now. Yeah, so we can upgrade Silver Hilt for Celis. Why does this one use Raincloth? What? What the hell? Why is it Raincloth? That's weird. Yeah, we'll craft this for Celis. Silver Hilt. And then equipment. Silver Hilt. There we go. And then we're already healed. So we can take this chest here. Oh, it's one way this way. Ah, so I have to take the battle. Okay, well, I see. Yeah, it's one way this way. Okay, so I guess we can go this way first. Do this battle.
正々堂々と戦いましょう。スプリットシュート。使命のためにもっと強くなるの。
More pelts, more crest of wolf. More crest of wolf. Who already has paralysis resistance? So she has one, she has one, she has one. Yeah, these two don't have paralysis resistance. Yes, probably should give Shin paralysis resistance. And then let's go up here. I think we can just go to this battle directly. When you're gonna reach level 3 on the boss fight, I'm pretty sure.
やった。
Ooh, Carnelian. Okay. So we got more Carnelian. So we could potentially get the materials for the next equipment upgrade here. Oh, lightning hilt. That's new. Gold ore. Ether foil. But the Carnelian is probably gonna go for Ice Circuit here, or yeah, Ice Circuit, or actually no, all of them. God damn it, all of them require Carnelian. Ah.
ここなら安心して休めるのだわ。
Yeah, let's see this boss. After several battles, Shin and the others managed to climb to the middle of Mount Hollow. Just hiking up required strength, but on top of that, they were quite drained from the battles with the Ash Demons.
大丈夫？エリちゃん。平気よ、このくらい。
Henry wiped the sweat rolling down her cheek as she tried to look strong. Arya kindly offered the towel to her.
ありがとう。
無理はしないで。ソニア先生、キャンプがある場所まではあとどれくらいですか？ このペースならあと1時間くらいだと思いますが。
それじゃこの辺りで一旦休憩にしませんか？私、歩き疲れちゃいました。
そうね。カイマの警戒もしなければならなかったし、そろそろ疲れが溜まってくる頃だし。
Celeste agreed to Ari's suggestion. Both were concerned with Enri's tiredness while choosing words not to hurt her pride. Sonia noticed and returned the nod.
では、向こうの岩場の陰で休憩にしましょう。あそこなら風もしのげるはずです。
The wind blew endlessly within the valley. Avoiding the strong gusts, the group managed to hide behind the nearby rocks.
シン、どうかした？
No, I just figured I should be cautious of our surroundings.
あなたも休憩した方がいいのではなくて？カイマとの戦いではずっと前衛に出てくれていたでしょ？
Yeah, but it was hard to describe, but Shin oddly felt uneasy, as if he were trying to find an answer. Shin stared at the valley where the wind blew.
あそこ、鹿がいるわ。ほんと、ここは動物たちの水場だったみたい。
Several deer grouped up together near the pool of water by the rocks. With a sudden intruder, the deer's ears peaked as they remained alert. I can hunt them, but I can help our rations.
そんなのかわいそうよ。ダストの濃い山の中でけなげに生きているのでしょ？
As Sal stopped Shin, she took a step toward the herd of deer with her arms out to show she meant no harm.
あなたたちに害を加えるつもりはないわ。ただ私たちにもその水場を使わせてもらえないかしら。
Deer did not flee or try to attack them. They were still on alert, but allowed Sal to get near the water.
通じた？
さすがセレッサ。動物と心を通わせる器があるからこそ、ガーデンの送信も応えたのでしょうね。
獲物にはしそびれちゃったね、シン。
Well, we have our portable meals and the campsite is near, so it's fine. Shin shrugged as he simply smiled. But watch out, the air changed. What alerted Shin was a sense of recognition that he had developed during his fieldwork with his master. The wind that blew in the valley got stronger. Rolling backward, a black whirlwind was formed that blocked out the sunlight.
黒い風？
ダストメーター、濃度上昇、危険です。
何これ、風がまるで意志を持ってるみたいに。
Quick, get the dustproof fiber. Wood. While shouting, Shin quickly wore the hood he prepared. The others did the same as Enri covered her mouth with a scarf. This amount of dust won't contaminate us while the protections of the gods are working.
エンリちゃんが用意してくれたおかげだね。
でも鹿たちが。
The herd was right in the way of the dust. The deer seemed to have sensed the danger through their natural instinct as a few attempted to flee. That was when an ash demon appeared, oozing from the black wind.
危ない！
The ash demon's arm grabbed the hind leg of the deer at the end of the herd. The deer was ducked into the black whirlwind. Ducked? I guess this is supposed to be sucked. Sucked into the black whirlwind as it squirmed violently.
助けなければ。
We can't, even we have the veil of protection. If we jump into that level of dust, we'll be in great danger. The wind of dust engulfed the agonized deer. The black haze made it difficult to see, but it was clear the deer were struggling.
鹿の体が崩れ始めたわ。
Corrosion is starting. Corrosion is a phenomenon when cells die due to oblivion and return to nothingness. The dust contaminates all things and destroys anything with a shape. I just can't get used to seeing this.
とにかくカイマの対処をしなくちゃ。待ちなさい。鹿の人化が止まっています。これは。
Ash demodification? As Miss Sonia said, the deer's corrosion stopped, but that didn't mean the deer was saved at all. The dust clung to the deer's body even more and gradually began changing into an ominous silhouette.
開幕を目の当たりにするのは初めてですか？
ソニア先生。
通常、ダストに汚染された生物は塵に帰るだけですが、稀に別の現象が発生します。それが開幕となった生物はそれまでとは別の存在になります。ダストの中で活動し、ダストを広げる先兵となって、
As they all watched, the metamorphism ended. It became so deformed that it was hard to tell it was a deer. The way it roared was like a cry of bird.
カイも当たり前にあった生命が摂理を歪められる。こうして生まれるの。
来るわ、襲ってくる。
Stand back. He materialized blades from his gauntlets.
私はもう一体をやるわ。
援護するの。
Okay. He asked the ash demon's shin attack with his blade. Too shallow.
シンくん、どいて。
Sonya held her crossbow and fired an arrow. The special alloy arrow struck the side of the ash demon and managed to make it lose its stance. But it wasn't finished off. The ash demon got up and began charging towards Celis.
こっちに。
Celis, draw your sword out. You have to fight.
でも。
That demon is no longer a deer. It's a henchman of the dust and is out to bring chaos to the world. We fought plenty of ash demons until we got here. Even they were once animals that used to have a life. Okay, I just have resistant to dark and earth, weak to fire. Oh crap, we don't have anyone who has fire, and weak to light. We have no one who has fire. Okay, so Earth is no go. This arrow. I should probably use the defense effect here. Oh, we can't use it yet. We don't have enough meter. I just realized it has been 50%. It's increased by 15%. Resistant to dark, so trap net's not gonna work. And Sonya has light here. Okay, evasion and attack up, okay. Paralysis, magic weakness.
ワイヤーキック。
シールドブレイカー。
Okay,
自分の信念をどこまでも貫くまで。
I was worried for nothing. Damn it. Celis grabbed the hilt of her sword. She quickly pointed the liquid metal blade towards the ash demon that charged toward her. No, you're holding back. Celis' attack struck the hard head of the ash demon but bounced back, losing her balance. Celis collapsed back. Celis!
ああ、たく見ちゃいられねえな。
Huh? Loud gunfire echoed throughout the valley, and instantly looked up to the rocky slope.
お前ら動きが直線的すぎるんだよ。錬金術師ってのは頭がいいくせに戦い方素人同然で困る。
You are... The man leapt from the cliffs and swiftly reamed out the limb of the ash demon. Squirming in pain, he clung to the massive demon as he struck his sword into its neck.
あら、これでしばらく動けねえだろ。いくらカイマでも骨格や運動機能は本来の動物をトレースしているからな。あとはコアはどこだ。
While riding the ash demon, the man had enough time to load his gun. The next moment, he calmly pointed it at the demon. The ash demon's life disappeared at the moment following the ring of gunfire.
ま、不意を打ったらこんなもんか。あとはそっちのやつだな。
man turned toward the demon Enri and Arya was battling against. His skills were simply impressive, and all Shin and the others can do was to observe.
すごい。あっという間に。
That man is strong. Black smoky ash rose as the ash demon disintegrated. Perhaps the disappearance of the ash demon was why the wind suddenly became calm. The man watched the remnants as he put away his weapon and turned to Shin and the others.
よ、大丈夫だったか？
ありがとう。危ないところを。
気にすんな。それが俺の仕事だからな。
Job?
お前らが俺に依頼したんだろ？この辺りの紹介と調査の護衛を。
The man paused for a moment before examining the group.
何か。
あんたら、もしかしてマルドゥック派じゃねえのか？
Actually, we're...
ハルモニア派のソニア・ガーベラです。助立ち感謝いたします。
ハルモニア派？ああ、派閥違いだったか。連絡を受けてないから妙だと思ってたんだ。俺がたまたま通りかかってついてたな、あんたら。
お名前をお聞きしても？
アルバート・エクルバス。兵士として雇われている。さっきも言ったが、今はマルドゥック派の調査をサポートしていてな。
On exchanging handshakes with Miss Sonia, the young man named Albert turned around.
こんなダスト濃度の高い場所で立ち話もなんだ。とりあえずキャンプまで案内してやるよ。
まあ、助かります。
ほら、こっちだ。ちょっとばかし道は険しいが、ダストを避けられる獣道があるんだよ。
Albert led the way as he waved to gesture us over. And the others exchanged glances and agreement as they decided to follow.
シン、私、ごめんなさい。情けないところを見せて。
It was so sudden. I don't blame you for being startled. I wish I were able to finish it with my first attack.
未熟ね、私。
Same here, but still. They were able to spot the herd of deer climbing up the rocky path ahead in the distance. The last one of the herd couldn't be saved, but the remaining deer managed to survive. They lived thanks to us. Well, more like thanks to Mr. Albert.
ええ、よかった。
This was the first time Salad showed a smile after the battle. Okay, so we're in the campsite now. I think all my cards are used up. Yep. And we have enough copper ore for this. We just need spiritual mercury. And we have the carnelian for everyone else's equipment, but yeah, we need more spiritual mercury and rain cloth and silver. Actually, no, we just used silver ore. We already have this one. So we need. Oh, Henry and Arya use the same thing. Same material. So we need like 6 spiritual mercury and 1 rain cloth and like 2 more carnelian. To upgrade everyone's equipment. Great. I guess we can take a save here. Before we go to the next one. So this is the nearby forest. This is still the free quest. This is the same as earlier. Research campsite. Actually, upon bearing witness to the threat they've posed to the world, one can only quake in fear. It's probably just text, because there's no rewards at all. After climbing the last slope, the vast open area came to view before them. It was an old crater, but the opening of the dormant volcano had been filled and was turned flat. Marduk Academy set tents on the flat grounds and formed a campsite for their research.
よー、クレン。今戻ったぞ。
アルバートさん、
よかった。無事だったんですね。急にダスト濃度が上がったから心配してたんです。
あれくらいどうってことねえよ。
でも、あまり無茶しないでくださいね。それで、そちらの方たちは。
You must be friend. I didn't know you were also here. You recalled seeing him at the academy. Friend was a demon partner who was always with Maltina.
あなたは。待っていてください。今、姉さんを呼んできます。
In a hurry, friend dashed toward the large tent.
あの子、ジューマですね。姉さんというのが、
マルチナさんのことですよ。あの人、ジューマに姉と呼ばせてるんです。
私がシンのことを兄さんって呼ぶようなものかしら。
Henry muttered as she watched friend leave the scene.
呼んでほしい？
ね。
私のこと、お姉ちゃん。
アリアに聞いたわけじゃないのだけど、シンは？
I'm fine with how you call me now.
シンは私のことも、お姉ちゃんって呼んでくれないんだもんね。
Just because you're my sister's disciple doesn't make you my real sister.
そんなこと言うんだ。君のこと、本当の弟みたいに可愛がってきたのにな。
Treated as in taking me around to your crazy adventures or feeding me your spicy food experiments?
姉というのは横暴なものなのね。
Henry oddly felt convinced as she nodded.
おい、俺はもう行くぜ。まだ紹介任務が残ってるんでな。
改めてお礼を。あなたが助けに来てくれなかったら危ないところでした。
いいって。これからも汚染区域を探索するつもりなら、せいぜい気をつけるこったな。
Mr. Albert was your name, right? Based on your moves earlier, you seem to be used to combat.
お前よりはな。
I'll work harder too. If we're going to investigate the less contaminated areas, I better be strong enough to protect myself.
おう、せいぜい頑張れ。
Albert patched in on the shoulder before quickly taking his leave. Battle style suited for an alchemist, huh? After Albert left, Friend returned with his masters by his side. Maltina Rive, a young talent who assists Professor Johann, led by her dog-eared demon partner. She approached them with a deliberately majestic walk.
まあ、シンくん。わざわざここまで追ってくるなんて。私たちを袖にしたこと、今更後悔しているのかしら。
Hi, Maltina. A coincidence.
そうでもありませんわ。ここはマルドゥック派の調査キャンプですもの。当然、私は何度も訪れていますわ。まあ、ハルモニア派の方々の活動なんて、せいぜいガーデンの保全くらいかと思っていましたので、意外といえば意外ですけど。
The way Maltina spoke was bitter. She snickered before shifting her glance to Misonia and Arya.
それでここを訪問した理由をお聞かせくださいますか、ソニア先生。
オリジン、マルドゥックの意外を調べたいのです。許可願えますか、マルチナさん。
あら、ハルモニア派は意外の活用を邪道と言っていたはずですが、終始替えかしら。
そういうわけではないのだけど。
Lina smirked devilishly as Misonia looked troubled.
それで許可はもらえるの？
そうね。どうしようかしら。私の一存ではね。
それはおかしいわ。根拠のない申請拒否は研究成果の秘匿という禁則事項に抵触するんじゃない？オーズの危機に際しては団結してこれに当たるべき。あなたは大原則を無視するの？
相変わらず口だけはよく回るのね、アリアさん。
Maltina had a look of displeasure at Arya cutting in the conversation.
まあいいですわ。書類さえ出してくれれば、意外の見学くらいは問題ありません。オリジンの意外に傷をつけたりしないよう、くれぐれも注意してくださいね。
ええ。ありがとう、マルチナさん。
話がそれだけなら、私は失礼いたしますわ。抽出した知識の分析で忙しいものですから。
相変わらず嫌味っぽいな。
Maltina stomped away. Arya stuck her tongue out as Maltina left.
昔はあんな感じではなかったのだけど。
But thanks to Arya, it looks like we can investigate the remnants.
彼女、感情的に見えて、リズメには弱いから。派閥間の相互協力。確かに大変則だけれど、今は学派闘争のせいで、形骸化してしまっていますね。嘆かわしいことですが。
競争意識を育てることで、研究が飛躍的に進歩しているのも事実ですから。父、学長も複雑そうに話していたことがあります。
オリジンを調べられるなら私はそれでいいのだわ。
Yeah, what Henry said. I think we should rest up for today and depart tomorrow. Jin took a glance around the camp and tried to find a tent where they can rest. Putting his sleeve tugged unexpectedly, Shin turned to spot the dog-eared demon partner.
皆さんはこちらへ。ゲスト用のテントがあるのでご案内します。
Really? That'd help.
ありがとう。ウレン君はお姉さんと違って、素直ないい子だね。
そんな。
Bren's cheeks turned red as Arya patted his head.
ちょっとアリアさん、うちのフレンに慣れ慣れしくしないでくださる？戻ってきた。
Maltina tugged Friend over and attempted to cover him from Arya.
ブラコン。
何か言いまして？
別に何も。
アリアは人のこと言えないと思うの。
エンリちゃん、何か言った？
何も。
Henry's face quivered. Arya turned around with a pressuring smile.
とにかく、こちらの邪魔だけはしないことですわね。物見湯さんの方々と違い、私たちは忙しいのですから。フレン、ハルモニア派の皆さんを案内したら、さっさと戻ってらっしゃい。はい、姉さん。では、ハルモニア派の皆さんはこちらへ。
With Friend leading, Shin and the others began moving places. The guest tent was bigger than imagined and had tools and materials for alchemy. Combined with the tools they brought along, the group had a setup ready to make formulas. I wonder if Maltina was trying to be nice. If we make this our base, our investigation should move along well.
そうですね。どれくらい滞在することになるかはわからないけど、利用させてもらいましょう。口は悪いけど、嫌がらせをしたりってことはないのよね、彼女。
やっと休めるの。
Henry plopped down with her eyes looking drowsy.
疲れたのね、ヘンリさん。無理ないわ。なかなかの山道だったし、カイマとの戦闘まであったんだもの。
The sun is setting, so we should postpone our investigation of the origin to tomorrow.
ダストが薄くなってるといいけど。
Arya placed the blankets and made space for Henry to lie down. She prepared, Shin began checking his bag for items possibly needed for the investigation tomorrow.
さてと、私も着替えようかな。
ちょっとアリア、こんなところで。
どうしたのセレス。
どうしたのって、シンもいるのよ。
別に減るもんじゃないし、一緒に暮らしてた時は同じ部屋で生活してたんだけど。
そうだとしても、今のアリアは一人のレディーでしょ？レディー？
Arya looked shocked as she pointed to herself, startled.
どうしてそこで驚くの？
いや、だって、中央に来てからも、ずっと工房にこもるような生活を送ってたから、私、レディー？
もちろんよ。だから最低限の慎みを持って。
シン、私、レディーだって。
Letting Sal's warning slide, Arya happily spoke up to Shin. Don't get carried away. You treated others like children while you've been a research nerd for the past year, huh?
レディーに向かって生意気な口の利き方。
Arya frowned before signaling Sala with her eyes.
ごめん遊ばせ、シン。今からテントのこっち側はレディーの生活圏になりまーす。
殿方は退場を願うわ。さっさと。
あらあら、大変ですね、シンくん。
Huh? Wait. Arya shoved Shin out as Sal's created a border using ropes and cloth. The brilliant combo by the two drove Shin into a small space in an instant.
ここから先は立ち入り禁止。破ったら主役の実験台になってもらうからね。
Isn't this too narrow? I can barely stretch my legs.
野外に寝袋で眠りたいのかしら。
Fine. Shin gave up arguing against the merciless words. He sat down as he looked resentfully at the curtain. Anyway, tomorrow's the day. By tomorrow, they can encounter the remnants of the origin Marduk. Will they be able to find out more about the demon partner girl they encountered or Enri's lost mission? Eventually, the skies turned dark. Preparing for the following day, Shin and the others fell asleep immediately.
おはよう、シン。今起きたのね。
Yeah, morning. When Shin stepped out of the tent, Enri, who woke up earlier, approached him. Looks like your fatigue is gone.
うん、元気いっぱいよ。今、フレンとお話ししていたの。
Ren?
おはようございます、シンさん。
Dog-eared demon partner gradually poked out from behind Enri. Shin smiled in response to the polite greeting. Being both demon partners, were you guys getting along?
ヘンリさんはマルドゥックに興味があるみたいだから質問に答えていたんです。抽出した情報の解析法とか実用化した技術のこととか。
Oh, I'm interested too.
ごめんなさい。肝心な部分はヨハン様が統括されているから。それに姉さんからも口止めされているんです。
Feeling bad, friend looks down. Don't worry, I understand. I can't make you break your rules with Maltina.
ああ。
Well, that aside, I want you to get along with Enri. You'd be her friend and it'd make me happy.
はい、僕でよければ。よろしくお願いします、エンリさん。
うん、よろしく。でも呼び捨てでいいの。友達なら対等でないとおかしいから。
じゃあ、僕のこともフレンって。
うん、フレン。今度もっとお話を聞かせて。
Glad for you, Henry. Shin smiled watching the duo of shy demon partners. Anyway, I'll go wash my face.
水場はあっちに行ったところにあります。
Thanks, friend. Thanking him, Shin left the area. There is a stream flowing by the corner of the basin. It looks like the Marduk College installed a filtration system to avoid the risk of dust contamination. Shin used his bucket to scoop up some water near the filter. Oh, Mr. Albert.
お前は確か昨日の。
Yeah, I'm Shin Bot, an alchemist from the Harmonia College.
そうそう、そのハルモニア派の羨ましい錬金少年。
Envious? Apparently, Albert was shaving. Rinsing his face with water, he turned to Shin with a friendly grin.
とぼけんなよ。あんな美人に囲まれて、よろしく青春やってんじゃないのか？
Not quite. Shin scoffed to himself, thinking about the small space in the tent.
なんだ？お前も研究以外興味ないって口か？錬金術師って人種はつくづく変わってるな。
You think?
ああ、マルチな女子はジューマラブのブラコンだし、ヨハン教授に至っちゃ人形の。おっと。
Oh shit! Yo! Hold up. Albert cut his sentence midway. Pause?
いや、なんでもね。雇い主の愚痴を言うわけにはいかないしな。それよりお前ら、これから意外なところに向かうんだろ？
Yeah, that's our plan.
気をつけた方がいい。昨日から妙にダスト濃度が高いからな。 何かの前触れかもしれない。
Like the ash demons are becoming more active?
それだけならいいが、妙に嫌な感じがする。風向きが変わったっつうかな。
The wind. Albert's words were vague, but Shin felt the intuitions of someone with experience should not be taken lightly. Maybe we should wait until the dust level lowers, but if it rises later, maybe it will be best to take action now. Remnants of Marduk were further up the mountain from the campsite. Distance-wise, it wasn't that far, but it would be best to be careful while passing an area with a high dust concentration.
でしたら、アルバート氏が護衛につけばよろしいわ。
Well, Tina?
おやレディ、ボーイズトークを盗み聞きか？
話し声が聞こえただけですわ。人聞きの悪いことをおっしゃらないで。
それで俺に護衛につけっていうのは？
言った通りですわ。あなたが意外への道に同行すれば、不測の事態にも対応できるでしょ？
そりゃあまあそうだが、でもいいのか？錬金術師には派閥とか縄張り争いみたいなのがあるんだろ？
我々の管理下で事故でも起こったら困りますもの。彼らはどうも危なっかしいですからね。特例ですわ。
Thanks, that would help us lots. If Mr. Albert comes with us, we'd be unstoppable.
勘違いしてもらっては困りますわ。これはあくまで監視のための措置です。それに、高濃度のダスト環境下における意外の状態を観測する必要もありますから。
So, thank you. We just need to report to you the condition of the remnants, right? Leave it to me.
本当に大丈夫なのかしら？
Maltina swats Shin's hand away with her cheeks slightly flushed.
やっぱりよろしく青春やってんじゃねえの。ま、なんでもいいよ。そういうことなら大船に乗ったつもりでいてくんな。
Thanks, Mr. Albert.
俺のことはアルバートでいい。その代わりお前のことも呼び捨てにさせてもらうぞ、シン。
Got it, Albert. Shin shook hands with Albert, who became their new guard. So yeah, Albert will be accompanying us through the journey to the remnants.
おう、短い間だがよろしく頼むぜ。
まあまあ、こちらこそよろしくお願いしますね。本当に助かります。
アルバートさんほどの実力者が護衛してくれるなら、だいぶ安心できるね。
Albert's introduction finished without a hitch. As they all witnessed his battle abilities earlier, everyone welcomed him as a guard comfortably.
じゃあ早速出発するか。準備はできてるんだろうな。
Yep, pretty much done yesterday.
テントで補給と調合はできるから、もしもの時は一度戻る決断をするのも忘れないでね。
Yeah, let's keep that in mind.
やっとオリジンと対面ができるのね。
Let's go cautiously. Shin reminded himself as he pat Henry on the head, who also appeared excited. Albert became an ally. Okay. How many allies are there? Wait, so I would have to like change formation and stuff. Huh. What does my guy do? Saber and bolt gun. Is he a temporary ally? Don't tell me. Gosh. Wait, how many allies can you have? Also, why is this B rank all the way? What the? Bruh. I thought the party members would only be like the love interest, but I guess like you can have so many more. Don't tell me like all of these slots are gonna be filled. Then we're gonna have like that many characters. Wait. Crap, how do we manage this? I guess if we split them into teams. If we split them into teams. Oh, to choose from. Imagine, like, I was wondering too, like, if Maltina is also a love interest. In my head, I was thinking like the 5 girls on the cover art were the love interests. So we would have Arya, Celes, Enri, Sonia, and then the other girl who's not introduced yet. But then, if we're gonna have like this many character slots, like, also Maltina was like, the way they were portraying Maltina, it made it seem like she was also a potential love interest. I'm like, bro, how many characters? How many characters are we gonna have options for? Like, also, if we go to the audio, right? We met Enri, Arya, Celes, Sonia, Maltina, Fran. I haven't met Sasha yet. I don't know who Namtar is. I don't know who Faust is. There's a Cinderella. Who the hell is Arbertos? Then Johan is the other professor. Then we have Albert now. We have Marduk. Yamatsai, Beapsu, Shamash. Okay, so these 5 I think are like the different origins. I don't know who the hell Agrippa is. Okay, maybe it's not that many actually. It might just be Actually, you know what? We'll not think about it for now. But if this is gonna be how the formation is gonna work, we kind of need the healer on each team. So Sonia, and then well, actually, we have 3 healers. What am I, brother? Something like this? So you have team 1 and team 2. Yes, that works. I guess we could just change the formation later. As for crafting, we don't have enough components to craft anything new here. I don't need to craft like another pair of bead knuckles. That would be kind of pointless, I think. And then we still don't have the stuff for the equipment. So we have the meeting a heinous god. Gossip due to dust contamination. With them being such a threat to the world, how should they be dealt with? Well, let's take a save. Oh my god, this is a lot of stuff. Okay. There's a path there, path here, then we go up here, and then go up here. Okay, this is pretty long. This is one way. And then this part is 2-way.
Ne, これっていいものかしら？これは嬉しいわね。
Healing herb.
これは嬉しいわね。
So we've got the rest of this is 2-way.
ここでやられるわけにはいかない。
I guess we could try the auto battles actually.
Shield Breaker!
ファイヤークローランサーロットワイヤーキックミドルラッシュ
ハードインパクト！
ファイヤークロ
アマルガムエッジ！
これが私の騎士道よ。
So they're the only ones who get the XP. Guess before we take this next battle, we switch formation. How do I switch? How do I switch team, bro? Or don't tell me we can't. You say no. How do I switch team in the fight? Or I guess, oh, does that mean, hold on. Oh, don't tell me you can't switch. It's like your main team and then the secondary team takes over. Wait, is that how it works? If like all of them on the first team die? Dog. If I do this, is it gonna swap over to? Yeah, okay, it does. I guess that's one way to do it. Man, this is so weird. I just like manually. Before we go to each fight, we have to like manually swap the teams around.
Nope. 敵さんのお出ましだな。
グラビティプレスエーテルブリット
ブラインドファイヤー！
素晴らしい戦いでしたよ。
And then let's take this
少し休
count.
憩しましょう。お茶はどうですか？
And then we have to go back. Take this chest.
いいもの拾っちゃった。
Belt. Go here.
お、いいもの拾ったか？
Copper ore.
?報酬分は働いてやるぜ。
Yeah, let's try not auto. Water wind. This guy has normal everything. He doesn't have any elemental. Okay. Water wind.
氷の矢よ。
Also smash this.
ブラインドファイヤー！
まあ、ざっとこんなものね。
Oh, wait, they get XP too. Oh, so the XP doesn't get split. Is that how it works? I guess the XP doesn't get split. Okay. Oh. At least I think it doesn't.
<sighs> 疲れたの
Wait, but if the XP doesn't get split anyway, then what's the point of
どんな相手
me
だって干されたりしない。
splitting them into two different teams when I can just... Are they resistant to dark? No, they're not.
トラップネット
シールドブレイカー！
ミドルラッシュ
自分の信念をどこまでも貫くまで。
Yeah, she still gets leveled up anyway. So there's like no point in me splitting the teams, bruh. What do I... What am I doing? Bro. Okay. Well, if there's like no change at all, I might as well just put the team like this. Because my guy's gonna get XP from the back anyway. Right?
ここで少しリラックス。
Actually, hold on. I'm going to try and gather
こ
stuff.
こなら安心して休める
Gather
のだわ。
materials, because I might be able to craft
これは
something
嬉しいわね。
before we take the fight. Let's go here. Take this. Rest of fire has been obtained. Okay. Combustion resistance and negation property targets defense buff. Negates a fixed amount of targets defense buffs. I have it on the two offensive characters. I say offensive, like Celis is more of like a defensive character actually. Let's go here. And this was two-way, right? Yeah, this was two-way. There's a fight over here.
ねえねえ、これっていいものかしら。
ここで一息つきましょう。
And then go to equipment. We can get the silver gauntlets. Aegis Flame. You have like one spiritual. Oh, I guess right. We lose technique here and attack for just a bunch of defense. I don't know if that's worth it. I guess it's fine if we're reloading all the damage on the others instead. But I think I'd much rather save my resources for... Yeah, I'd rather just save the Spiritual Mercury because we're gonna need like 2 more of these. Actually no, we need like 5. We need 5 more of the Spiritual Mercury. Oh, on the bright side, the new guy's equipment is like way too expensive, so I don't have to think about that at all. I don't know when I'll even reach that point. You take this fight here.
正々堂々と戦いましょう。
ファイヤーク
シールドブレイカー。
ローグラビティプレスエーテルブリット素晴らしい戦いでしたよ。
Go back and heal.
ここなら安心して休めるのだわ。
I feel like I've been getting like better results by just not doing auto, which is not surprising considering that's the way it's been. And like almost every other game I play, I always get better results when I'm doing it manually. That's some new enemies here. What are these? Ash Wolf. Lots of wind resistance, lots of dark resistance, but no water. Okay. And this one is like just the water. And light, actually. Shield Breaker. It's just water, right? Water and light. Ice Arrow on that one. Using dark on any of these, I think, is like a bad idea, yeah. But then they're also not very... Well, they're normal to Earth, I guess. Yeah. equip this one. I'll use Wire Kick instead.
ワイヤー
Ow.
氷の矢よ。
ミドルラッシュ
シールドブレイカ
スプリットシュート。
ヒールステッチ
レーテルブリット。素晴らしい戦いでしたよ。
Yeah, so the guy levels up from the back anyway. There's like... Okay. That's fine. It's like we have a permanent XP share. It's like this.
これは素晴らしいですね。
Ooh, more carnelian. I think we can take this next fight even without healing. Should be fine.
あまねく送信よ。力を貸してください。
Ow. Attack down, prevent. Bruh.
スプリットシュート。
ホーリープレイヤーワイヤーキック
シールドブレイカ
Hard impact. Heal.
「クロスガード」「ヒールステッチ」
ハードインパクト
この勝利がさらなる高みに導いてくれます。
Okay, maybe we go back. Maybe we go back and heal. Go back to the bonfire. Hold up.
ここで休憩タイムね。
And then let's go up here. Rest of Old Deer. This one gives confusion and evasion property. Probably... Oh, we already have evasion here. On this healer. We have evasion on her as well. We have evasion on her. We don't have evasion on... Yeah, we should probably put evasion on Sonia. He also has a heal. And then... so this is a bunch of two ways.
お見つ
So
けた
or go back here, open this chest.
これは嬉しい
Rain
わね。
cloth. Ooh, wait, hold on. Rain cloth means I can just craft. Oh, we can craft the ether bowgun for Miss Sonia right away. Yeah, because we're gonna take a while for this. Gonna take a while for the spiritual Mercury. So I guess we can craft this now. Either bowgun. That also unlocks the Barrett shooter and the arbalest. Oh, this is not a crossbow anymore. This is just a straight up gun, bro. She just. I thought her line was gonna be all crossbows. No, she gets one gun. But then the other crossbow is better. Okay. Yeah, we can't craft anything else. Oh, I guess. Oh, right. So that's another. Rather than using my silver ore for. Or I guess since we already use it here, so I guess the next time we get silver ore or spiritual mercury, I can use it on Shin so he can get his heat gauntlets. Okay. Go to equipment here. And Miss Sonia can have this. Either bow gun. Which. So that was an upgrade for HP, MP, and defense. Are you dead ass? That was it? I guess it's still an upgrade is an upgrade. It's fine. Where are we? We're here. You can go around. Before we take the fight, you can go around this way. Then take this.
これは嬉しいわね。
Ramriza. And then you can take this fight here.
どんな相手だって恐れたりしない。クロスガード。
シールドブレイカー。
スプリットシュート。トラップネット。氷の矢よ。
日頃の研鑽の成果
Rain cloth.
出てたかな。
Okay, we got more rain cloth. We just got the rain cloth back from crafting. What else would use the rain cloth? Barret shooter. Yeah, it's just the barret shooter. If I recall. Okay. And then we can go here. Here.
戦って前に進まなきゃいけない時もある。
クロスガード。
シールドブレイカー。
氷の矢よ。
スプリットシュート。素晴らしい戦いでしたよ。
Okay. And then take this
もらっていきましょう。
for copper ore. I think there's anything here, right? Yeah. Let's go up here.
あまねく送信よ。力を貸してください。
クロスガード。ヒールステ。氷の矢よ。
スプリットシュート。
シールドブレイカー。
Nice.
まあざっとこんなものね。少し休憩しましょう。お茶はどうですか？
You can take this fight here.
どんな相手だって恐れたりしない。
We're gonna try
先陣を
this.
切る。クロスガード。
Assault chain. What the hell was that?
氷の矢よ。トラップネット。
シールドブレイカー。
ミリオネアシュート。まあざっとこんなものね。
What the hell was that? Attack chain. What did? How did I do that? What the hell? Okay. Go here.
少し休憩しましょう。
go here.
お茶はどうですか？
And then we can take this boss fight. Unless I have... Can I craft something real quick? That's actually an upgrade? No, I don't think so. Yeah, we don't get anything. We already have. Yeah, we already have that. Consumables. Yeah, we're fine on consumables as well. Let's take this boss fight.
着いたぜ。ここがお宝の場所だ。
Albert turned around as he led the way. At the top of the last slope, he reached out to pull Shin and the others up.
ありがとう。
これも護衛の仕事ってやつよ。
シンもこれくらい心配りのできるようにならないとね。
Hey, when I pushed you from behind earlier, you got mad.
それは変なところ触るからでしょ。
二人ともじゃれ合うのは後にして。それより、マルドックの遺骸はどこなの？
Henry glanced around the area impatiently. Origins should be large enough to be spottable, but the remnants were nowhere to be seen. The area was desolate with bare mountains.
火口からここまで火山活動が見て取れますね。
ああ、ヨハン教授が意図的に起こした噴火だな。
Purposely, you mean he intentionally made a mountain erupt?
私も報告書を読んだだけでこの目で見たわけではないのですが、ヨハン教授はマルドックを討滅するとき、火山の噴火を利用したのです。
私も聞いたことがあります。マルドックを噴火に巻き込んだとか。
But isn't Marduk an origin of fire? Can you harm it just by throwing lava at it?
そうね。それでも時間を稼ぐくらいはできる。ヨハン教授の真の狙いはその先にあったの。
Ray and the others who knew of the situation began walking along the cliffs. Shin and Henry looked at each other before following the others.
ヨハン教授は溶岩を短時間で冷やす10日の結晶を用意していたんです。
Oh.
結晶の効果で冷却された溶岩はマルドックの動きを完全に封じたといいます。そして温度の急激な変化はマルドックの体に甚大なダメージを与えました。
That's how he annihilated it.
開祖の人造神たるオリジンを滅ぼしたやり方なのね。
The group stopped at the hardened edge where the lava flow stopped. There were traces of excavation. The volcanic rock was crushed and something spiky was peeking out from the surface.
ここにあるのがマルドックの遺骸だ。
These?
オリジンの遺骸。
The dark shell, which seemed harder than the surrounding rocks, was punctured and had cords coming out for analysis. So they really defeated the origin. Jin didn't suspect it, but it was just too hard for him to believe until he saw it with his own eyes. God-class origins were believed to govern the providence of the world. It horrified him to know that not only did they become fallen heinous gods, but can also be slain by mankind.
このコードからマルドックの英知を吸い出しているの？
なあ、そうやって得た知識でヨハン教授がマルドック派を結成したのは有名な話だろ。何しろ解析法を確立したのもあのお方っていうじゃないか。いやはや天才はいるもんだ。
でもこれは邪道です。オリジンと手を携え協力ができていたらもっと。
Sonia.
先生、これからどうします？本来の目的はマルドックを名乗る呪文を探ることでしたけど。
今のところ手がかりらしい手がかりは見つかっていないわ。
I was vaguely hoping we'd learn something if we investigated the remnants of Marduk.
ここで待っていれば現れるかもしれないわ。あの子の目的も私たちのようだから。
というより、私ね。
Alice placed her hand on her chest as she added, if the demon partner's words were true, her attack motive at the underground garden should be revenge against the human royals. If she hasn't given up yet, she probably won't leave Celis and Shin who approach the remnants alone.
それじゃあ、その子が現れるまでここで粘るの？
おいおい勘弁してくれ。あんたらの狙いが何か知らないが、この場所に留まるなんて自殺行為だぞ。 ダストメーターを見ろ。濃度が一向に下がらねえ。ここの汚染度が高いのは前からだが、この数値はちょっと異常だぜ。
ええ、フードの加護も無限ではありません。相手が来る保証もなく、この場で張り込むのは現実的ではないですね。
Despite the hood being made with dustproof fiber, it can't stop the dust's effects forever. Radar was covered with a thick plume of smoke. Smoke merged with the heavy dust sunk around the mountains. That might be the reason why the dust levels were high at Mount Holub. Shin was gazing up at the summit. He felt a mild shake. The vibration grew larger as it became too strong to ignore.
何？地震？
No, this is... The thickness of the smoke rising from the crater rose. The shaking grew stronger as an ominous rumble echoed through the mountain.
みんな、見てあそこ。
Henry pointed toward the cliff near the summit. After a tremendous roar, a massive substance rose, creating a landslide where rocks of all sizes came tumbling down to where they were standing. Watch out!
みんな、避難してください。
でもどこに？あそこ、マルドックの遺骸を掘り出した穴があるの。
Everyone, go there! Finn and the others jumped into the trench-like space. The next moment, rocks avalanched down as a thick cloud of dust covered their vision.
ひどい目にあった。
いや、まだ安心するのは早いぜ。
The one who let out first was Albert. Finn followed quickly after. Thanks to the hood, he didn't puff from the dust, but just before the landslide, he remembered something rising by the cliff. Albert, what was that earlier?
気をつけろよ、シン。とんでもねえダストノードだ。すぐ近くに大物がいる。
Ash Demon? No, that's...
過信。おそらくはマルドックの献身だったやつだな。火山に潜んで力を蓄えてやがったか。ここ最近のダスト濃度の高さは奴が原因か。
かなりの大型ですね。元はデミ級、いえ、エンシェント級の送信だったのかもしれません。
The heinous god roared loudly as the earth shook as it approached. Albert quickly prepared to attack. Wait, Albert.
あ
Huh?
なんだよ。
After stopping Albert, Shin took out a cylinder container from his bag. Raising his arm, he splashed holy water from the container on the ground. A line was created between Shin and the heinous god. Stop, if we get any closer, we'd need to fight. Even if you fall, I do not wish to fight a god.
はい。私たちハルモニア派は世界の調和を目指しています。送信との争いは良しとしません。
だけど、聖水で引いただけの即席の結界だけじゃ。
The heinous god roared with a breath of fire, evaporating the holy water. Damn, is there any way to ward off the heinous god?
おい、何を寝ぼけたこと言ってやがる。みすみすやられるつもりか。
But Albert grabbed Shin's shoulder and tried to pull him away. Despite their interaction, a shadow stepped forward.
アルバート、あなたの主張はきっと正しい。けど、ここで戦ったら、あの子の復讐を否定できなくなるの。エリちゃん、今、前に出たら。大丈夫。私だって戦えるの。真の、みんなの役に立てるのだわ。
Mary spoke as if she were motivating herself. Then she held her hands out.
よりあえ戦場の糸。その高き御霊を縛りたまえ。バインドフラッシュ。
Many threads extended from Henry's hands as a rope was formed, which then coiled around the heinous god.
家臣の動きを封じたわ。
Great, then...
油断するな。敵はそんなに甘くねえぞ。
What? The heinous god growled in rage as it shot flames from its massive body. The golden threads melted as it broke out of the binding. The enraged eyes glared toward Henry.
そんな鋼虫火の糸を溶かす攻防なんて。
Henry darted forth to shove Henry out of the way and barely managed to avoid the heinous god's charge. But the two on the ground had no way to avoid the next attack. Henry, Arya!
理想は大概にしとけよ、アマちゃん。
The bullet that was fired struck the heinous god's eye. The Venus god writhed in agony as it stomped on the ground. While lost sight of Enri and Arya, Shin went to save them.
お前ら理想を語るのは結構だがな。それで仲間の身を危険にさらすのは違うだろう。覚えときな。信念を通すには相応の力がいるんだ。その力がないのにでかい口叩くのはオラ吹きって言うんだぜ。
I get what you're saying, but I...
だったら強くなるんだな。だが今はやるかやられるかだ。
今の私たちはあなたに言い返す言葉を持ちません。その力がないから。
Do we have no choice but to battle to survive? It was a painful decision, but to survive there was no room for hesitation. Facing the heinous god, Shin fired from his gauntlet. Okay, what does this guy have? Heinous god Ogarurum. 200 fire resistance, okay, makes sense. 50 water resistance, so weak to water, weak to light, weak to dark, resistant to earth and fire. We have some dark light and water. We'll do ice arrow, and then let's do a cross guard here. And then instead of weak to dark, right? Yeah. So we'll do a trap net. Maybe something. We'll do an ether bullet, or yeah, we'll do an ether bullet actually.
クロスガードトラップネット
Techno, poison, nice. Rage, attack up. Oh.
エーテルブリット
I just looked at the HP. 1867? Oh no. That's a lot.
氷の矢よ
Magic weakness. They say wind, right? No, wind is normal. Okay. Yeah, so you avoid earth. I thrust here. And then bar kick.
先陣を切るエレメントシ
Assault
ー
chain.
ルド
Invincibility.
エアースラスト
マナブリット
ハードインパクト。
Paralysis.
ワイヤーキック
Okay, we managed to apply paralysis. We get another turn of free hits here. Amalgam Edge. We'll do another Ice Arrow. And then let's do a Holy Prayer. And then I feel like doing Wire Claw doesn't make sense here, so I guess we can just do a normal attack. And then we'll do a spread shoot. Ow.
ホーリープレイヤー
アマルガムエッジ。
氷の矢よ
Paralysis, magic weakness,
ス
okay.
プリットシュート
Let's do another hard impact. And then let's say wind. No, wind is normal. I did like keep checking. Actually no, we've taken a bit of damage. I think we're fine. Not enough MP. Oh, there's like no MP right now. We'll do another trap net, I think.
クロスガードエアースラスト
エーテルブリット
ハードインパクト。
Another
トラップネ
paralysis.
ット
Another paralysis. And then Shield Breaker. Do another Ice Arrow. There's like no MP at all.
ワイヤー
氷の矢よ。これが私の騎士道よ。
With all their attacks, the Venus god fell to its knees. It let out a hateful roar while collapsing and cracking the grounds. No, not yet. The dust is concentrating toward the Venus god.
おそらくダストを取り込んで無理やり肉体を構成しようとしてるのね。
そんなことをすれば侵食がますます進むのに。
コアを破壊するしかねえな。確実にとどめを刺すんだ。
どうしてもやるしかないの？他に方法はないの？
エンシェント級は長い間ソシエを守護してきた送信です。たとえ過信になったとしても消滅するというのは。
まだそんな甘いこと言ってんのか。奴はもう守護者じゃねえ。カイマと同じく世界に災いをもたらす存在だろうが。
The Venus god is weak now. There has to be a way to remove its heinous powers without slaying it. He unconsciously brought his hand to his chest.
もういい。なら俺一人で。や
めろ
ー。
A small shadow that suddenly appeared leapt forth and tackled Albert. Albert must have been stunned by the girl's appearance. Her tackle was so rapid his gun was quickly stolen from him.
なんだ、どこから出てきた。その銃を返しやがれ。
返すもんか。返したらお前ウガルルムを殺すんだろ。そんなの絶対許さねえからな。
You're Marduk.
あの子が例のジューマ。驚きました。本当に会えるなんて。
おいウガルルム静まれ。これ以上ダストを取り込むんじゃねえ。取り返しがつかなくなるぞ。
The demon partner girl rushed over to the Venus god and spread her arms. Albert gritted his teeth with his precious gun still taken away.
くそ、なんなんだあの嬢ちゃんは。
We were searching for that demon partner. When we met her, she called herself Marduk, so we figured out we'd find clues here.
はあ、なんだそりゃ。とにかくあのままじゃ危ねえぞ。家臣はまだ力を残してる。あの嬢ちゃん殺されちまう。
見て、何か変よ。過信の様子が。
The Venus god stared and froze it stared at the demon partner girl. Just until earlier, it was attacking anything it saw, but now it looks as if it was holding back its inner urges.
そうだ、ダストの毒に飲まれるな。心を静めて自分の使命を思い出せ。お前はそんな風に荒ぶるやつじゃなかっただろ。
家臣があの子の言葉に耳を傾けている。
No way, I thought it lost all its sanity.
それができるとしたら、あの子は献身に指令を下す権能を持っているということです。つまり
あの子はただのジューマじゃない。オリジン・マルドゥクと本当に何らかの関係があるんだ。
それではあの子なら家臣をおとなしくさせられるとは。
そうだといいのだけど。
I doubt it'd be that easy. The Venus god that seemed to have calmed down was acting suspiciously again. The layers of dust covering its body gradually grew bigger. It healed the damage gained from battle with the group and was trying to rise, looking even more vicious.
待てよ。俺のことがわからないのか。この姿になってるけど俺だよ。マルドックだ。
あ、いけない、あのママちゃん。
シン、分かったの。あの子私と同じオリジンの生体デバイス。黒化したマルドゥックが過信になる前に生み出したもう一人のマルドゥックなのだわ。
Hey yo, what? Life device? So that's what it is. That makes total sense now. Why she had a grudge against humans and why she was trying to save her kin from becoming heinous. If she was Marduk herself...
お願い、マルドゥックを助けて。今度こそ取り返しのつかなくなる前に。
Henry. Body was moving before my mind caught up. Activating the blade on his gauntlet as long as he could, he slashed the outer shell with a layer of dust. dust tentacle that covered Marduk fizzled out as she fell to the ground on her butt.
やめろフガルルムは
You don't want me to slay it, right? I know. I'll try. Shin placed his hand on his chest once again. The image of releasing the heated blood flowing from a different pulsating heart. Matching the wavelength of the beating sounds, Shin felt another power spread throughout his body.
シン、何か考えがあるの
Alright, there's something I haven't told you guys yet. It's about my body and the power I obtained after encountering Enri.
どういうこと？何を言っているの、シン。
I have no time to explain right now. I have to do something about the Venus god as soon as I can. That was when Shin removed his protective hood. He told everyone around him and let out a gasp.
バカ野郎死ぬ気かこんなダストの恋忘れフードを外したら
No worry, just believe me. I'll calm the Venus god so Arya and you guys can prepare the sealing ceremony. Shin trailed off his words and took a deep breath. Breathing in a dust-filled environment is normally suicidal. If the dust reaches the lungs, the contamination will progress and there is a risk of corrosion. That's for standard people. Shin's body possessed a secret that allowed him to overcome the dust. Which was... Henry, help me out. Unlock my body's restraints and unleash the functions that were restricted.
シン、わかったわ。あなたに力を。ファウンダーコード、リミテッドロード。賢者の石、ブースト。
Heat filled his body as if his blood was boiling. He felt his body transform as sensation, and a sense of omnipotence filled him.
ファウンダーコードですって？
嘘だろダスト取り込んでやがるのか
ダストは死の粒子よ。万物に侵食し虚無に返す。そこに例外はないわ。けれど英知のオリジンアスタルテは開祖に託されてその克服法を模索し続けてきたの。その一つの回答が賢者の石。賢者の石だけは死の粒子であるはずのダストを取り込んでエネルギーに転化することができる。真の体には賢者の石が埋め込まれている。
What the Blade shot! Shin raised his arms as he fired needle-shaped blades from his hand. The blades rained on the outer shell of the Alchemist god and get consumed. Normal people may just see glowing white needles on the dark body covered in dust. Take in the dust. Drain needle! Shin shouted as he gripped his fist. The needles changed color as the layer of dust was drained. The poison was removed and the true colors of the god began to show. But that also meant the dust from the Venus god was flowing into Shin's body. Exceeding the amount the Philosopher's Stone can purify, the effects began to appear on Shin. Don't worry about me. Just hurry up and seal it now.
お前フガルルムのためにそこまで。大丈夫よ。シンだけじゃない。私たちも家臣を討滅しようなんて考えていないから。なんでエリちゃんから聞いてるよ。私のお弁当美味しいって食べてくれたんだって。姉ちゃんがすっげえうまい弁当をありがとう。その言葉だけでも君を助ける理由には十分だよ。
Arya smiled before her expression turned stern. She raised her circuit from her Aether gear.
エーテルギアスパイラルスピアブーストクロックアップ4セコンド。これが私の切り札。術の効果中は認識と情報処理能力が拡大してその感覚に対応できるよう身体能力も強化されるの。高速化で得られた体感時間 17.5 秒。それだけあれば封印術を構築するのは十分よね。シールコードオープン。荒ぶる家臣を囲うオリとなれ。
Magic circle appeared under the Venus god. The outer rim of light prevented the Venus god's movements.
さすがに4秒はきつい。ソニア先生、仕上げをお願いします。
了解です。さすがアリアさんですね。鎮魂の弔いよ、我が家に宿れ。家臣を鎮めるくさびとなれ。
Tony fired her arrows towards Arya's magic circle. With a total of 5, each became a peak to form a star within the circle. The completed barrier glowed majestically as it completely stopped the heinous god's movements. The heinous god who lost the power of dust had no power left to break the boundaries.
すげえ。本当に家臣を討滅せずに止めちまいやがった。
It's like it worked. It's all thanks to Arya and Misonia.
これで家臣を、国化した送信を救えたの？
No, not yet. It's in a cold sleep after removing the dust, so it's technically still a heinous god. Ugh. Suddenly losing his powers, Shun fell to his knees.
シン！しっかりして！
I'm fine. Ugh.
ごめんなさい。こうなると分かっていたのに、賢者の石を使わせて。
どういうことなの？
賢者の石はダストを取り込んで力に変えるオーラストーンなの。でも真の生身の体はダストの影響を避けられない。汚れを溜め込んでいってしまうの。
Don't worry. That's what I wanted. Also, once the Philosopher's Stone breaks down the poison, I'll feel better.
なんでそこまですんだよ！
Marduk approached him while being escorted by Enrin Salas. Shin smiled.
俺は、お前らに復讐しようとしたんだぞ！人間は、俺たちの敵じゃねえのかよ！なのに、なんで！
That's not true. With a warm smile, Shin shook his head. Gods and humans are not enemies, even if they become heinous gods. If it's still possible to save them, I wanted to try.
お前。
シンくん、私はあなたを誇りに思います。あなたがハルモニア派を選んでくれたことが何より嬉しい。
そうだな。たく。そこまで我を通せるなら大したもんだ。
Albert picked up Shin and carried him on his back. He turned back and smiled Shin, seeing Shin look confused.
こんなとこじゃ体も休まらないだろ。キャンプまで担いでってやるよ。
Thanks.
さっきの言葉訂正するよ。お前はホラ吹きなんかじゃねえ。理想を貫く力と何より信念がある。
へえ、そうね。立派だったわ、シン。昔とちっとも変わってない。私が憧れた錬金術師のまま。
賢者の石とかエンリちゃんのこととか、後で説明してもらいたいことが山ほどあるけどね。
これ。
Marduk approached hesitantly before handling something to Albert with a look of guilt.
うわ、俺の銃返せっかな。たく、いきなり持っていきやがって。で、お前はどうするんだ？一緒に来んのか？
俺は。
一緒に行きましょう。あなたが本当にマルドックなら力になれると思うの。
来てくれたら、私の手料理、お腹いっぱいになるまでごちそうしちゃう。
あれをまた食えるのか？
チュルリ。
しょうがねえな。ちょっとくらいなら話を聞いてやら。
I never imagined anyone to like Arya's spicy food.
シンには彼女に食べさせる前に、味見役をしてもらうね。
Dog, you just had to talk. Why?
口は災いのもとよ、シン。
That's not what I meant. But I'm glad Marduk decided to accompany us. Perhaps Shin finally relaxed. He fell asleep while being rocked on Albert's back. Before losing his consciousness, he saw the skies clear up, thanks to the heinous god being sealed. The ninth spring since Shin started living with his master. His master strangled the carrier pigeon to its death. Somewhere nearby, Shin noticed the beginning of something strange. Did Otto return?
それがね、シン。
His master rose to his feet before from the birdhouse. Shin stood back in shock as he noticed Otto's carcass in his hand. Why?
大量のダストを浴びていた。このままではカイマになる恐れもあったのだよ。
Releasing a deep sigh, he removed the letter attached on Otto's leg. It was a request for help from a mountain village that his master knew.
またダストの流れが活発化しているようだ。滅びの風が森を枯らすのも時間の問題か。
You have to go save them.
今からでは間に合うかどうか。ダストの活動次第ではここも影響を受ける。
Skies were clear, but there was no wind and the air was awfully dry. There was an ominous feeling, similar to the calm before a storm.
あの村のダスト濃度は年々上がっていた。私はダスト対策の道具を授け、暮らしを助けていたが、それは間違いだったのかもしれない。もっと真剣に別の土地への移住を進めていれば。
Still, we should go. I'll get our stuff ready. What motivated Shin was his memory of the time he lost his hometown. Shin totally lost his cool. He mastered his skills as an alchemist under his master. He's no longer what he used to be. His conceited thoughts later led to his misfortune. Someone! Is anyone still alive? Someone! Answer me! Despite his master's warning, Shin entered the village covered in dust. The villagers were lying everywhere, looking lifeless. The dust filter set throughout the village was simply useless at this point. Shin continued to run around the dust-covered village, searching for survivors. It's so dusty. Even while I'm using the dust-proof fabric, he wiped away his tears while covering his mouth with a handkerchief woven with the god's protection. The next moment, what was that? Shin darted out reflexively. In a grassy area near the forest, Shin spotted a girl that looked younger than him, being surrounded by a pack of beasts. A wolf that turned into an ash demon? Was it lured by the presence of humans? Ash demon let out a snarl as it inched closer toward the terrified girl that was slumped on the spot. What should I do? Will I go back to call my master? Shin struggled and clenched his fist so tightly that his nails dug in. If I waste my time like this, I won't be able to save her. The only one who can save her now is me. The terrified girl's face made Shin decide. Getting the wolf's attention while yelling, he slashed one down using the blade on his gauntlet. The other wolves quickly jumped away and paused. Are you alright?
あなたは
We'll talk later. Let's get out of here. With that said, he clenched the girl's hand. Her thin, frail wrist brought back memories of his younger sister.
気をつけてカイマが回り込んでいるわ
Shin let the girl's hand go as he held his hands equipped with the gauntlet out. He won't let us go that easily, huh? Fierce howls echoed throughout the area. The one wolf closest to them leapt forth and aimed its claws. Damn it! Shin dodged the attack and quickly slashed the side of the beast with his blade. Ash rose instead of blood, as it signaled the beginning of a deadly battle. The pack of ash demon wolves attacked the two with coordinated movements like an army. I can't deal with all of them. Can you run? Good, come this way. Suddenly, one of the wolves pounced from the side, but Shin rapidly slashed it with the tip of his blade. It was shallow. The ash demon wolf rolled on the ground spewing black blood, but quickly got back up to continue the fight. Damn, we're surrounded. These guys don't plan on letting us go no matter what.
狙いは私なの逃げてこのままじゃあなたまで
What are you saying? I can't just ditch you here?
でも私は人間じゃないわ見てわかるでしょ
So why does that matter? Shin raised his dominant arm and extended his liquid metal blade. Two wolves were pierced as Shin's face was drenched by the black ash spray from the wounds. There are just too many. He was running out of breath. Due to the dust filling the area, the air quality was terrible. In the black mist, he saw the wolf lunging to bite. Shin attempted to bat it away, but... His blade cut through the air. The wolf turned its posture in midair and flashed its fangs. Anna! Instantaneously protected the girl. Immediately after, he was slammed at the ground with tremendous force. Fangs of the ash demon dug deep into Shin's ribs to his chest. Damn it. Shin grit his teeth as he tried to bear the pain. Using all his strength, Shin rose to strike his blade through the ash demon's neck. Black blood gushed up as the ash demon's head was severed. He soon felt the strength in its jaw weakening. Rubbing the lifeless body of the ash demon wolf's body, Shin as he rose. Moon is deep. I can't breathe. The pack of the ash demons observed them from a distance. They were no longer able to move quickly. They were wary of fighting back, but with a simple trigger, those demons would surely attack. It was just like my master said. I was foolish to jump in all by myself. His vision began to blur. His body sought fresh air, but every time he took a breath, he felt the pain increase.
しっかりして
I'm fine. Finn squeezed the girl's hand back, but he wasn't sure if he was doing it right, but he tried to smile to comfort her. Don't worry, Anna. Big bro will protect you.
アンナ違う私は
The girl was saying something. He felt the sounds around him fading. Finn coughed as blood flowed back from his damaged organs. If my head was cut off, my jaw would lose its strength as well. Bro. Taking the opportunity, the ash demons began to move. Come if you dare, I can still move. I'm sure my master will come soon. And if I don't make it, I'll at least let this girl flee. Shin focused only on the movements of the ash demons. Perhaps the injuries and exhaustion helped him move less and more efficiently. Minimal movement, he slashed, stroked, and pierced the ash demons. However, the pack continued to attack him. Gradually, Shin was struggling to handle them. And then, looming over him was an ominous black shadow. Using his remaining strength, he slashed his blade. Unable to remain stable, Shin lost his stance. Quick, at least you can get away, Anna. Shin rapidly shoved the girl. He was attempting to use himself as a shield to let her escape. But when Shin touched her, a warm light poured out from the girl's body. How did I respond to why he's a real genius? What?
これは賢者の石が反応してる
Wolves jumped back as they were shocked by the light. Powerful light that washed away the dust. Mesmerized by the light, his eyes were captivated by the girl.
賢者の石がダストに干渉してカイマの動きを止めてるあなたが触れたからそれじゃああなたが適合者
Qualified?
ねえお願いあなたに受け取ってほしいものがあるの
What are you talking about?
詳しい説明をしてる時間はないわだけど私の考えが正しければあなたならこの力を使いこなせるこの場を切り抜けることだって
I don't really get it, but... The light emitting from the girl was growing weaker. The light was warding off the ash demons and kept them at a distance, but they were ready to pounce any time. Finn looked straight into the girl's eyes. I want power. I want power that won't let ash demons take what is important for me again.
私はエンリ英知の送信アスタルテの写しみあなたの名前を教えて
I am Shin, Alchemist, Shin Bolt. The light that was dimming suddenly burst once again. The dazzling crystal came out of the girl's body. It floated towards Shin as if it had a will of its own.
ファウンダーコードロード英知の結晶賢者の石錬金術師真に移植術式を開始対組織との融合を試みる細胞の情報を書き換えてダストへの適応能力を付与
The girl chanted something. Moments later, Shin felt a burn on the wound in his chest. The light entered him as he felt an intense sensation like his blood flowing backward in his body. Gah!
大丈夫損傷した臓器を賢者の石が融合することで修復してるのお願い耐えてあなたが本当に適合者なら賢者の石はダストを克服する力を与えてくれる
I feel like I'm burning. Ah! Shin scratched his chest. His breath was shockingly hot. His vision turned red as he clung to the girl to tolerate the pain. Over the girl's shoulder, Shin's enhanced vision caught the wolf's attack coming from behind in slow motion. The next moment, his body was already moving. A simple slash sliced the wolf's head off. He quickly shoved the body to the side to prevent the girl from touching the ash demon's blood. My body. It moves. The moment he realized, he was breathing easier as well. Shin opened his mouth to inhale. Despite it being filled with toxic dust, it didn't bother him at all. With every breath, he felt his strength recharging along with his energy. Leave it to me. Shin stepped forward while protecting the girl. He quickly finished off the wolves approaching them with his dual blades. Improved blade configuration. Select shape to cut the target. Next, the frontal charge is a decoy. The moment we get in between, they will leap from the side, so... Pyle's shot. Determining the movements, Shin precisely struck the demon wolf's throat. It was surreal. I'm unexpectedly calm. I can tell how the opponent's going to move or how it's breathing. He even felt a refreshing sensation. My body feels light. My mind is so clear. I've never felt this way before.
あなたと融合した賢者の石が取り込んだダストを力に変えているの。
Taking in the dust?
今のあなたにとってダストは死の灰じゃない。あなたは今人類で初めてダストを克服しているの。
Wow, if I have a power like that... Black smoke rose from the carcass of the ash demon he slashed. The blade from his gauntlet was consuming the dust lying on the ground. A new, sharp, black blade on the outside formed. It seems like Shin was mastering it through experience rather than knowledge. I can battle like this, even against an army of ash demons. Shin roared as he eyed the remaining herd. In the state he was in now, he felt like he can take on hundreds. Come and get me. In the village contaminated by dust, Shin continued to fight the Eclipse Wolf pack on his own. By the time his master arrived, Shin was found collapsed in the center of numerous bodies of ash demons along with the young girl by his side. Okay. That was a flashback. Oh. Okay, so that's a... that's a character event. Well, we're gonna stop here. We're already going over time by a bit, but I think we made some progress. I think we're still technically in chapter 2. Yeah, this is basically the start of like one of the routes available, and yeah, Henry is a love interest. I don't know who I'm gonna go for, to be honest. But I guess we can think about that later. So that's gonna be it for today. We went through, what was it? Like we went through the free quest and then like two main story quests. We got some upgrades as well, and yeah, okay. I guess this guy is a permanent addition to the team. We also got some equipment upgrades. Hopefully we can get more material so we can get everyone up to their upgraded equipment soon, but yeah, that's gonna be it for today. It's the most amount of anime is you know, not ever. Yeah, it can be like that, huh? 3 hours of watching a visual novel. Yeah, no, that's gonna be it for today. We'll continue this next week. For the schedule next week, on Tuesday, we'll be going back to Victoria 3. It's gonna be the start of the oh well, actually I guess I can shift it around a bit. On Tuesday next week, I guess we can go to Amler, continue that, and so we still have some areas we need to loot, but I think we've kind of routed it such that we're also going to do the main quest already again. We can progress the story again, and then on Thursday we'll continue this, and then Saturday next week is when we'll come back to Victoria 3 to continue the Batua Half campaign, because I might need time to like do some adjustments to the save, and also there's some updates to Victoria 3 that I have to like figure out still. I also have to update my converter, since my converter is like not updated. So yeah, I guess moving it to Saturday would make more sense, so I have like time to do it. So yeah, we're gonna shuffle around the game order for the week. So Tuesday is Amalur, Thursday is this, Saturday is Victoria 3. Anyway, thanks to Spar, Steel, and Scott Cooper Freedom for dropping by. For everyone else, wherever you're watching from, whether it's live or the VOD, whether it's on YouTube or on Twitch, have a good day, good night. Take care. And I'll see you next week.